Hi everyone, today is November 30th, Thursday. As you can see, I am filming at a different place. Well, it's actually at my pawpaw, as in my grandmother's, or specifically mother's place at Onyam Estate, which is in Kwai Chung, or specifically or geographically classified by the Hong Kong District Council in Kwai Chung District. Okay, back to the topic. This video is a preview of my coming YOLO solo trip 20.0, and this time I'm going to overseas 3 countries, clue, in Southeast Asia, and I'll let you guys to have a guess. Okay, a few moments later, the answer is I'm going to, in order, Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. Therefore, it's to Australia and beyond 4.0 times Singapore 4.0 times Malaysia 3.0. I have never been to Indonesia before, so this time will be my first ever time to Indonesia. So why I want to go to Indonesia specifically, well, and also Singapore and Malaysia, because I haven't been to Indonesia as mentioned earlier, and I learned more about as in the Indonesian culture with my Australian friends, because they are Australian Indonesian mix. Hopefully I describe correctly and not offensively, and the culture or language wise between Indonesia, Singapore and Malaysia are pretty similar. So Indonesia, the official language, correct me if I'm wrong, but in Indonesia, from what I know, is Bahasa Indonesia, and then in Singapore and Malaysia, it's Bahasa Malaysia. But the language itself, in terms of the context, structure, grammar, etc. wise, are pretty similar, pretty intelligible, interchangeable. Of course, there are some minor differences, but what I'm gonna say, it's Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia, they share similar culture. Yes, so specifically, I am going to Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia for 14 days, starting from December 1st Friday, which is happening tomorrow, until December 14th Thursday, yes, which is 2 weeks from now. So I'm from Hong Kong, so I'm flying from Hong Kong now. I'm in Hong Kong. Onyam Estate, Kwai Chung District is in Hong Kong. So on December 1st Friday, I'm flying from Hong Kong to Indonesia. So where I'm actually going in Indonesia, because it's such a large country, I think the largest in Southeast Asia, I'm going to Bali. So I fly from Hong Kong to Bali. Then on December 4th, Monday, I'm flying domestically from Bali to Jakarta. Then on December 8th, Friday, I'm flying from Jakarta to Singapore. Then the next Monday, another Monday, December 11th, I am traveling from Singapore to the road border to Johor Bahru in Malaysia. Then I'm flying domestically from Johor Bahru to Penang, or in Malay, I think some people call it Pulau Pinang. Then finally, the next Thursday, December 14th, I'm flying back from Penang or Pulau Pinang back to Hong Kong. So it's basically like a 4-3-2-1 method if you want to recognize or memorize my trips. So 4 cities or places in order. It's Bali, Jakarta, Singapore, and Penang. In 3 countries: Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. in 2 weeks because it's exactly 14 days in this one YOLO solo trip 20.0. So note that there are time difference, especially in Indonesia, with a large widespread country. So fun fact, the capital of Indonesia, it's Jakarta, where I'm actually going, and Jakarta is the only place which is or what I should say, which has a time difference. So Jakarta, it's 1 hour behind of Bali, Singapore, Malaysia, and also Hong Kong. So which means when I'm flying from Bali to Jakarta on December 1st, Friday. December 1st, Friday? No, I mean December 4th, Monday. Yes, I will travel 1 hour behind. Then on December 8th, the next Friday, when I fly from Jakarta to Singapore, it will be 1 hour ahead back again. So that's the interesting time difference which exists inside Indonesia. So obviously I'm going to 3 countries, Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. For the convenience of mine, I have already exchanged the currency. So in Indonesia, it's called Indonesia rupiah. Singapore is just Singaporean dollar. And in Malaysia, it's called Malaysia ringgit. I have already exchanged those 3 currencies from Hong Kong dollar already. So I went to a shop, which I will put the link in the description down below, and they gave us the envelope for us to keep the money. So I indicate IDR because IDR is the simpler form of Indonesian rupiah. Then SGD as the simple form of Singaporean dollar, and also MYR as the simple form of Malaysian ringgit. So basically, you will spend Indonesian rupiah in Indonesia, Singaporean dollar in Singapore, and also Malaysian ringgit in Malaysia. Although like some people will exchange the money upon arrival, but I like to do it before departure, so it will be less hassle for me based on my personal experience. So talking about the entry, I would say requirements, especially for Indonesia, you will need electronic visa on arrival, EVOA, or some people will do it when they arrive in Indonesia, like Bali, because that's my first destination. But I have already done it, which looks like this. Give me 1 second. It looks like something like this. I also put the link in the description down below, so you know if you are eligible for applying the EVOA. Me, as a Hong Kong SAR passport holder, I am eligible to apply for the electronic visa on arrival, or EVOA. It's not free though. It's 50,000 Indonesian rupiah, which converts to, depends on your currency. You can do it by cash when you arrive in Indonesia to do the visa on arrival. Electronic visa on arrival, or EVOA, means you already do the visa on arrival online before departure. Well then, when I am traveling within Indonesia, because I'm flying from Bali to Jakarta on December 4th, on Monday, then there are pretty much no restrictions. And of course, when you travel into Singapore, such as me, for example, from Jakarta to Singapore on December 8th, Friday, you will need to you should have applied or arranged the Singaporean arrival card, or they call it SGAC. It says it needs to be done up to 3 days before arrival, which is obviously way too early from now, but I will probably do this when I'm in Indonesia. Of course, you can complete the SGAC upon arrival, but if you can do some preparation before departure, why not? It saves you more time upon arrival, so you can begin your journey at that destination as soon as possible. Then going to Malaysia, like from Singapore road border to Johor Bahru, domestically within Malaysia, like Johor Bahru to Penang. Well, it happens on the same day, on December 11th, on Monday. Then there are no restrictions. So thus, going back to Hong Kong from Penang on December 14th, Friday. Well, I mean, sorry, Thursday. Yes. So there are some not restrictions, but also obviously requirements when you enter Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and also like Hong Kong. I already put all the links in the description down below. So if you are traveling to Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and or Hong Kong, hopefully you will understand the procedures or so. So to recap, it's my 20th YOLO solo trip, also to Australia and beyond 4.0, to Indonesia as my first ever time, Singapore should be the 4th time, and Malaysia for the 3rd time between December 1st Friday to December 14th Thursday. So I'm traveling from Hong Kong to Bali Denpasar on December 1st Friday, then from Denpasar Bali to Jakarta on December 4th Monday, then from Bali from Jakarta to Singapore on December 8th Friday, and on December 11th Monday I'm traveling from Singapore to Johor Bahru first, then domestically from Johor Bahru, because I will have entered Malaysia by then domestically from Johor Bahru to Penang, and finally from Penang back to Hong Kong on December 14th Thursday. So that's why it's a 4-3-2-1 formation. 4 places: Bali, Jakarta, Singapore, and Penang. In 3 countries, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia. In 2 weeks, well, it could exactly 14 days in this one trip. Hopefully you guys will give a like to this video, as in appreciating the preview of the requirements entering Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and then like back to Hong Kong, and some of my plans, like why I'm gonna go to kind of celebrate the end of the semester, to sort of escape the heat of Hong Kong as well. Yes, so obviously apart from giving a like to this video, please subscribe to my channel and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, so you guys won't miss out as I update myself regularly on the coming 14 days in Indonesia, specifically Bali and Jakarta, then Singapore, and also Malaysia, specifically Penang. So that's a wrap, and I will see you tomorrow. Then join me on my flight from Hong Kong to Bali.